Good morning everybody, this is Stephen Howson, this is Full Time Devils and this is the Transfer Daily. I think with the Champions League final and the internationals that we've had this weekend, a lot of the sports reporters have been a little bit tied up, so it's been quiet on the transfer front. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun with it this morning. I'm going to see if I can do 6 degrees of separation. First story up for the day is Robin van Persie is telling all the world that Manchester United have got 200 million to spend. Not always the wisest move to reveal your hand in a game of poker, but Robin van Persie might have just dropped the ball for us on that one. He seems to be intent on making a move out of there. He's been linked with Juventus, he's been linked with Lazio, and I could see him going to one of those teams and thriving in the Italian league. I really think it would suit his more slower game as he's aged. Linked into that is some of the money that we'll be spending. I know it's tedious, isn't it? But no, that's the only link I could find. Another striker that could be coming in to replace him is Karim Benzema. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Benzema, and it seems like this is our #1 target. Woodward has met the agent, and there seems to be a little bit of something in the Spanish press that seems to be that we're massively in for him. You know my opinions on him, that I don't think he's the greatest that's out there. But that being said, if Van Persie's going, Falcao's gone, we need a striker, he might fit the bill. Linked into what's happening with Benzema is David De Gea. Now, AS are reporting this morning that United are playing hardball, which is awesome to see. Well done, Ed Woodward. He's saying, nope, player's not leaving. He's going to see out his contract, do one. However, if you fancy giving us that Karim Benzema kid, then we might be able to talk. Now, that's how negotiations should be done. I don't want to see us lose David De Gea at all, but if we're going to lose him, you might as well play hardball for him. Either get maximum money or make sure we get a player on the other end of it. Staying with Real Madrid, Hernandez has been talking. Would he have scored more than 4 goals for us this season? Probably. Should Van Gaal let him go? I don't know. He didn't look great in his last season under Moyes, but neither did most of the players. I think if he's prepared to come and be a super sub, then he'd be a pretty decent backup for whoever the main striker is. Touching on Falcao again, sorry. Mourinho saying he's interested, but he doesn't actually mention Falcao, and that's in the Daily Mail, so, you know, take it as the Daily Mail, really. In the other bits, Telegraph are saying that Cech has been told he can leave Chelsea for United or Arsenal. You know my feelings on him as well. I don't want to take a player that needs to wear a headguard. It shows mental weakness to me, and I don't think that we need to be signing a player that's that old. I know it worked for us with Van der Sar, but let's not think that that's the model that can work for us all the time. If we're going to sign anyone from this league, I would like it to be Lloris. If not, we go with Valdez. I don't want to see us bring Cech in. And finally, Barcelona have brought in a possible replacement for Alves, although he's not going to be able to play until January 16, and that's Alexis Vidal. Does that mean that Dani Alves is leaving? Maybe. Does that mean he's coming to United? I sincerely hope not. I think there's younger, better, maybe more adjusted to the Premier League players than Dani Alves. His antics on Saturday night just make me think that it's not the sort of player that I want at Manchester United. That's it for today. Max back tomorrow. Bang it in the comments, anything that you see that's breaking today. I expect there's going to be a lot of news comes out, probably within 10 minutes of this video going up. So stick it in the comments, we'll check it out, and then me and Mac will talk about it. Mac tomorrow, and I'm back on Wednesday. See you later.